Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's time for some more unboxing. So this is what happens when you've been gone for a few days and the postman has gently been piling your packages up for you in front of your doorstep for a few days. So let me just show you. There's a bunch of packages to be opened. We have smaller, bigger, square shaped. So I'm going to be doing this with scissors because these are some tough plastics I got going nowadays. So this one is a big one because I know what this one is. And actually this was my health investment for the family. I say family because I'm trying to convince the people around me on the importance of drinking much more water than we actually think we need to drink. As we get older, obviously, we need to hydrate more and more. Why? Because ever since the age of a few months old, our body composition in water is actually reducing each month as we age. However, the sensation of thirst as we age diminishes. So paradoxically, while we need more and more water with age, we feel that need less and less. So we instinctively drink less and less and dehydrate more and more and actually accelerate the process of losing water, hence accelerating the skin aging process, accelerating the kidney dysfunction process, accelerating a lot of organ aging process. So how do you combat this dehydration problem? A very good habit to get into is to start monitoring your water intake. Actually, it is the water intake that matters. The fruit juices, the coffees, the teas actually are the opposite of beneficial, because for every cup of coffee, for example, you need 2 glasses of water per cup to actually compensate the water loss, because it's a diuretic. You're actually going to pee out all the liquids that you're actually drinking from it. So you're actually dehydrating yourself faster. So you actually need to be focusing on your pure water intake. Fruit juices with the sugar, even organic, homemade, freshly squeezed orange juices, they have fructose. Oranges have natural sugar in them that will actually make you pee. They are diuretic. The vitamin C in fruit juices are diuretic. They're not actually giving that much water into your cells, they're drawing water out. So any kind of other liquid that is not pure water, unfortunately, will always draw more water out than actually putting in. Which is why it's important to have some form of measure of the water you're consuming daily. And it is always less than we think. This I've observed through practice. We always feel like we're drinking liters of water, and at the end of the day, when we sum it up, the actual water intake, all other liquids excluded, is a lot less than people instinctively guess their water intake to be. So in an attempt to raise awareness within my family and to track my own water intake, I've ordered 2 huge water bottles. So these ones actually are not from any brand in particular. They are no-name brand ones off the internet, from eBay. I don't even know which country they ship from right now. But the good thing about them is that they are 2.2 liters with a practical sippy mouth. You fill these up in the morning, you carry it around with you, and as you can see, it is graduated. You can actually follow your water intake. And the aim is to drink at least 1.5 of these a day. I mean, it's small enough to carry around, it's got a convenient carry handle, this can come with you everywhere. And if you actually are lugging this around all day, you'll be thinking about drinking. And voila, water intake, awareness, and solution, all in one. What I liked about these ones though, and you can pick these up on any eBay store, was the little storage compartment. It's not big. I'm actually a little bit disappointed in how small this storage compartment is, but it's big enough for maybe your gym membership card, if that's how you roll, or maybe just your credit card if you're going out to town, although who would put their credit card in a water bottle? And this is a pink one because, well, you know, girls love pink. Cliche, but one thing that pink is good for is that your male colleagues are not going to be picking it up, walking off with it and sipping it the whole day. At least no one is going to be drinking out of your bottle if you leave it unattended. At least not in the places that I go to. The men are pretty much sure. They wouldn't be caught dead drinking out of one of these. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin. I went for the more neutral one for the Fam, which is much more manly. The black one, it is slightly see-through. It is very cool and sleek and shiny. And it's got the sippy cup mouth, just in case. The person drinking from it has like some drinking disorders, which I seem to do. I cannot get a glass or a cup to my mouth and get the liquid into my throat without half of it being on my shirt. If anyone else can relate, please reassure me in the comments down below, because I always feel like I've got to be the only adult who cannot manage drinking out of a cup or a glass without feeding my shirt with it regularly. But this is the black one. It's also got a storage compartment, and that's the two I picked up for home and for work. And I say home, but I think it's going to end up for the family. And that should help keep our hydration game up to scratch. Let's get moving on. So let's move on to the next little package. This is tiny, and it comes from the United States. So it comes from America, and it's something I ordered from Etsy. I've been on a roll lately with hair accessories. As you can see, even today, I love sending my hair accessories, and especially when you work in environments such as a hospital or healthcare, where you cannot always have the beautiful locks in your face. But my hair is tied up a vast majority of the time, and I like still having something to look a little bit pretty and feminine. And this one actually I'm really enjoying from Free People. It's sort of formal, it's a very plain cotton ribbon, and it makes me feel very French countryside-y. This one actually says some more hair accessories. There's quite a few in these packages normally. So let's just cut this open. And yeah, I've upgraded. I'm unboxing with scissors in my hand. And this is actually from a bridal shop who does really nice location themed hair knots. It's sort of wedding favors, bridesmaid favors. And this one is, I think this is the Paris one. So she gives it names, and then she sets up different colored ones, and you get a little harder with it. You get the choice of gold or silver. It's time to tie the knot. And these ones are velvet. There's a lovely burgundy velvet, cream, and a nice pale dove grey, which is very pretty. There's ones with dark blue, dark grey. There's ones that are named after London, Paris. This is, I think, the Paris one. There's a Mykonos, so she gives them place names and then sets up the colours according to it. And the store I ordered this off from Etsy is a lovely card. Bespoke Bridal Shop.etsy.com. I can also link it down below. I go through these at a rate that I will not describe. Some things it is better to keep to oneself. As the French say, a woman should have some mystery, but I do require a lot of these. Let that be said. And let's move on to some more little boxes as well. I'm feeling so pro with those scissors. And this is just plain hair ribbons. I don't really wear hair bands to say properly, the hair elastics. I find they damage the hair, they get caught up in everything. I don't like the stretchy thing that they've got going on. What I do love is the hair ribbons. They're just plain elasticated ribbon. I love these in every color. Once again, I go through these like at terrifying speeds, but they're so easy to wear. They do not damage your hair at all. It's just a nice silky elasticated ribbon. Just want to show what it's like. And it just looks a little bit more dressed up than the actual hair elastics. And I love this array of colors. It goes from the nice grey, khaki, brown, dark blue, very nice muted tones. I can give you the name of the Etsy shop. MintWish. Cute name. And even cuter hairbands. And the next envelope from the US as well, from Etsy as well. Now this one is padded, and cutting through this, I hope I'm not cutting through the hairband, because I can't feel where it is in the envelope. And obviously I cut through the top part of the wrapping. Oh, now this I enjoyed. It's almost like the one I'm wearing today. I just thought it was so pretty on the model in the pictures. It's similar style to what I'm wearing today, as in it is black and long, but it's velvet. There we go. It's a nice plush velvet. Actually, I don't know if you can see it. And it's got these extra long tails on it, and it is sewn onto an actual elastic at the back. So you just wrap this around your ponytail, and you've got this very nice schoolgirl velvet style going on. I'm a total sucker for these. Maybe it's because I used to wear a uniform for most of my life until I finished high school. So the uniform schoolgirl thing just feels like such an easy go-to. This with a crisp white shirt, a tweed blazer, nice jeans is just such a good work outfit. This is from a place called Precocious at precocious.etsy.com. And we still have a few more to go, 2 more packages to go. And here, oh my goodness, now this, I cannot remember what this is, so we will see. And the first thing in here is a lovely handwritten note in the tiniest writing. And it is handwritten, this isn't printed. Daisy, I must congratulate you on your tiny handwriting. Dear Dominique, thanks for your order of my shop. I hope you can love it when you receive it. Yours, Daisy. That is the most delicate little handwriting ever. It's so cute. Okay, let's try and get this box open, Daisy, because I can't remember what I ordered from your shop. And a lot of packaging for a tiny little item. And so obviously I don't have the shop name in this box, I just had a handwritten note saying Daisy. But this is just a little velvet hairband. And I must say, I am rather disappointed with the colour, because online it looked like much more of a burgundy viola colour. I was expecting more of a mauve tone and less of an actual purple tone. So unfortunately the pictures on this were misleading on Etsy, and even if I did have a shop's name, I probably wouldn't be recommending it because the pictures don't quite live up to reality. The quality also is a bit disappointing on it. As you can actually see, there's some glue that is spilling down on the side. Not the best quality, and I think this has been a bit of a hit and a miss. And let's go on to the last package. Oh, sorry, I lied. There were 2 more hidden underneath it. So we can start with the smaller ones. This is from LiliesLondon, obviously in the UK. And some more hairbands, similar to the previous ones that you saw in various colours. These are just from a place called Lilies in London. They had a great selection on Etsy actually, and these are just the plain black formal hair ribbons that match absolutely anything and everything and look great on every hair colour. What can I say? A classic is a classic is a classic is a classic. So this shop is LiliesLondon.co.uk, and I can take them out of the plastic so you can see what they look like. But they did have a lovely selection online. That's the name of the brand, and at the bottom you've got the website and just some plain satiny black hair ribbons. Okay, so let's get on to the last package. So it's a big one from Angel Cupboard Shoptiques. So Shoptiques is this online website where stores actually have their whole display case from various places in the world, from LA to Paris to whichever city, and you can browse actual store and order what you want. It is also the only place I managed to find this dress that had sold out on Net-a-Porter literally a few hours before I logged on to buy it, and this is the only other place I managed to find it online. So the Shoptique store in question that had it was angelcupboard.com. It comes wrapped up in gold paper, and this is a dress from a brand called Faithfull, the brand, and it's a summer midi dress. So I'm just going to show you the colours on this. Sort of dusty tea pink with a flower print in yellow and peachy and blue tones, and it's got a nice tie waist, deep v-neck front with a little button closure. There we go, so you can actually button up and you don't have everything hanging out if you don't want to. Needs a good ironing. So I will be putting this on and showing you what this looks like. So as you can see, it's a lovely linen-y, breezy material, and because it's such a casual, relaxed style, I just popped it on with some Chloe wedges and my summer straw hat, and it's a very nice, flowing, comfortable dress, perfect for a day at the beach or for running errands, and obviously very cool and breathable, which is great. And you're gonna have to forgive the balcony behind me, it is still a work in progress. So there you have the dress, and that wraps it up. Thank you very much for watching this short parcel orders unboxing. I hope you enjoyed it. So if you want to encourage me or show me some love, then please hit the subscribe button below and hit the thumbs up, and I might just find the confidence to make another one. I am very grateful for your time, and I really hope that you have enjoyed these. So have a lovely day, and see you soon.
I would do anything just to get you back again. I would do anything at all.